made me change, nothing else to blame. Bougie stuck up in my way, singing Gucci gang. Gucci, Gucci, Gucci gang, think I'm Gucci Mane. I'm just playing in the cut, I got my Vans on. I'm not selfish, I get on and put my mans on. Always greedy since the day I got my first safe. 5'7", but I'm 6'8" when I stand on the money pals, money pals, money pals. Need a money counter, I broke my thumb from thumbing down. Wifey on my line, she told me to dumb it down. Mama on my line, asking how I'm dumbing now. I think you only love me cause I'm poppin'. This a layup, this a rebound, then it's driving. Tyson with the fade, not the hair, my hands rocking. When I link with ballpoint, you know it's not. Get out my way. I'm so unashamed, throw it to my veins. Like my 2K green or blue, I'm not into games. Focus on your player's face while I'm stacking change. We throw out what you got on your whole Kool-Aid. Every time I drop it, knock you make the screw face. I can't stand to be around people who are two-faced. I can't stand to do some business if you're too late. I beat the beat of defeated. I beat the beat of mistreated. I beat the odds deleted. On top, I'm ODing. No rock star with these leather pants. I'm ACDCing. When I die, bet they love me, but hate me when I'm breathing. I think you only love me cause I'm poppin'.
What it do? What it do? What it do?
Tyson with the fade, not the hair, my hands rocking. When I link with ballpoint. Hey. I think you only love me cause I'm poppin'. This a layup, this a rebound, then it's driving. Tyson with the fade, not the hair, my hands rocking. When I link with ballpoint, you know it's knocking.
All right, what it do? Welcome to the night show. Shout out to NBHD Nick. He be rocking the music up in here. What it do, y'all? I got some in stall for you guys tonight. We are here. It's not for the cheese man. We're taking a mom break. So if you're here to take a break, you're at the right spot. If y'all have never been to one of these, we do real 911 calls, scary shit. This one right here is about parents that murder their children. And the title of it was they hid the daughter's body in the wall. And I was like, that is crazy. So let's get into it, everyone. I want to say what's up to everyone. What's good? Yeah, it could be a ghost night. We can have ghost ones. I haven't showed ghost ones in a minute, but right now we're gonna watch this and maybe we can switch it up. We'll watch something else. But let's check it out. This one is called, and I'm gonna take the borders off so that way it doesn't get in the way. Parents hid daughter's body inside the walls. Disturbing 911 real calls. So let's get into it, y'all. Let me play my disclaimer real quick because we are reacting to another channel. All right, let's get into it, y'all.
Turn on notifications so you never miss out on another true 911 video. In January 2017, restaurant owner Liang Zhao called 911 to say that his daughter, Ashley, was missing. The Chinese family had moved to the US because of his wife, Ming Chen, was a firm believer in the practice of Falun Gong, something that she claims the Chinese government persecuted people for. The couple owned a restaurant in Jackson Township.
Jackson Township, please.
Hi, yes, I need some help.
Okay, where are you at?
4924 Portage Street.
4924 Portage?
Yeah.
Okay, what's going on?
I can't find my daughter.
Okay, how old is she?
5. Just turned 5. Jojo, stop it.
Okay, and you're at Ames?
Thanks, yeah.
When's the last time you seen her?
This afternoon, probably.
Around what time?
3, maybe 4.
What? So you haven't seen her in 5 hours?
You saw her in 5?
What was she wearing?
Oh, okay. What?
What was she wearing?
She's wearing a purple winter coat. I don't know what those things are called, but they're not jeans. They're like
Like leggings?
Yeah.
What color were they?
Grayish.
Okay, and you haven't seen her in 5 hours?
About, yeah. I mean, she was there sleeping. I mean, you know.
Where was she sleeping at? In the restaurant?
Yeah. She was sleeping there, and I picked up my
What the
older daughter from
fuck?
school. We all saw her sleeping there. So, and you know, we went to work, and you know, we let her sleep. We got busy, and then after it got busy, you know, we started cleaning up, and then you know, we opened the door, and she's not here.
Hold on 1 second, okay?
My helper and I were headed back to a job from lunch, half a mile from my turn.
That's
Noticed
crazy.
The car in the center lane
Let's
getting ready
skip
to
it.
turn. The car.
Okay, so what's your name?
Liang Zhao.
Okay, do you have any videos or anything in there where you can see a video, see if she was laying there?
No. We don't have any security camera in there. It's just in the restaurant. We've been here for 6 years. We never had security cameras here.
Okay.
So we saw her, like all of us, like my wife, myself, and my older daughter. When we came back, when I picked up my older daughter from school, we saw her there sleeping.
Okay, and so was there any suspicious people that came in at all? Do you think she could have woke up and ran out somewhere?
I have no idea. I mean, she was sleeping in the back. It's kind of hard to say when she was.
None of your employees had seen her?
There's only 2 of us, just myself and my wife. There's nobody else in the restaurant. There's only 3 people in the restaurant.
When you guys left, who was there with you? Like, who was there with your daughter when you guys left to go get your other kids from school?
My wife. I go pick her up myself. My wife is here in the restaurant. But when we came back, she's here. Like, my wife is here. The restaurant's open. The restaurant's always open. I usually open up. I drop my daughter off. I'm sorry. I drop my daughter off at school in the morning, and then we come here to open up.
But right now, though, like, when you left, you said you, your wife, and your daughter left to go pick up your daughter from school?
No, I didn't say that. I said my wife is here all the time.
Okay, and your wife hasn't seen her either since around 4 or 5 o'clock?
Okay. I think when we picked, I'm sorry, when I meant with
He
myself,
can't even fucking
when I
lie
went to
straight.
pick up my daughter,
Jerk
when we
off.
came back, myself and my daughter, not my wife. My wife was here the whole time. When we came back.
So your wife hasn't seen her since around the 4 or 5 o'clock either?
Yes. 因为你怎么回到要看一下命啊 She said she's not sure before we got busy. Usually we get these around 4 or 5 o'clock. That's the best time we can, you know, like.
That's right. What's your daughter's name?
Ashley.
Okay. All right, my officer's outside if you want to go and meet my officer at the door, okay?
He's here right now?
Yeah, he's already outside.
In the front or the back?
He should be in the front.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Bye.
Shoes
In
on.
reality, later investigations revealed that the
Shoes on. Want to talk to that lying ass motherfucker.
5-year-old was dead for 12 hours before the parents called the police. The child's mother,
What?
Ming Chen, had punched the little girl in the head multiple times. Zhao then did CPR on Ashley, but they hid her body in the restaurant's walls when they realized she was dead. The father of the child told investigators that he had.
Why the fuck would she punch her daughter? A 5-year-old punch her daughter? That is crazy.
Driven the family to the restaurant with the child's body in her car seat so that her sister would think she was sleeping. Court documents say that Chen had tried to stay in the US because of wanting to practice Falun Gong. The spiritual practice's central beliefs are truthfulness and compassion, something Chen did not show in the murder of her child. Although Zhao did not inflict any of Ashley's injuries, he was sentenced to 12 years imprisonment, with the judge saying he failed the child. Chen was sentenced to 22 years in prison after pleading guilty to involuntary manslaughter, amongst other charges.
That was fucking crazy, y'all. We'll see what this one is. Welcome,
In
everybody.
August
Welcome.
2015, an Ohio mother
Oh,
called
thank you, Mama
911
Kay,
because
for
her
becoming a
3-month-old
member,
son,
boo.
Noah, was not breathing. Police, paramedics, and fire services arrived at the scene to revive the baby, but he was later pronounced dead.
911, where's your emergency?
Yes, we have an emergency. Our little infant, he's not breathing at all.
Okay, can you start CPR?
Yes, my wife's trying. Keep going.
Who are we talking about? How old a patient?
He's 3 months.
Okay. What happened prior to this?
I don't know. I just got home and I went to check my son, and he's cold.
He's cold to the touch?
Cold to the touch, yes.
Okay, is she doing CPR? Is someone doing CPR?
Yes, my wife is, but I mean,
720. What is your name, sir?
my name is Joseph Pilkington.
What is it?
Joseph Pilkington.
Pilkington?
Pilkington.
Okay. Okay, I see that. Okay, I got that.
My son's name is Nato.
Okay, I have help on the way, sir, but I want to stay on the phone with you. Is anything happening with the CPR?
No.
Nothing's happening. Is she doing the CPR correctly?
Yes, she's still doing it. His lips are white.
His lips are white?
Yes.
Okay, we'll do 2 breaths and 30 compressions, okay?
Yeah.
Take.
This is why I get worried with Jasmundo. She needs someone to help her, give her a break, because I don't want to hear her on any of these calls, y'all.
Make sure the airway is clear. Tilt his head back, and you put them in the palm of your hand, like on your forearm, and push down in the middle of his chest with 2 fingers. Okay?
Keep going, honey. Keep going.
Is he crying or anything?
No. Niall, come on, baby. Keep going. Not too much.
There's a different way you have to give a baby CPR.
I hope the ambulance is on its way.
Yeah, they're on their way. The Bell Fountain Police Department sending the ambulance, okay?
Yeah.
What's your wife's name?
My wife's name is Brittany.
Okay, is she still doing the compressions? Is anything happening?
Yes. She's very pale.
Is that him?
That's my son, Gavin.
Oh, okay.
Let's go back in the other room now. Go. In the hospital.
All right, we'll keep the compressions going. Is he changing color or anything like that?
What?
Is he changing color or anything like that?
No, he's pale. He's white.
Okay, still do the compressions, okay?
Yeah.
Sounds like a jerk.
The squad is already on their way, okay?
Yeah. Let's go back.
Yeah, if that was me and my baby was not breathing at 3 months, I would be going ballistic, crazy. They sound too calm for me.
How's your wife doing?
My wife's name is Brittany Pilkington.
How is she doing? Is she the compressions helping or?
Doing it, Sam, but his arms are purple now. Nothing. Has he got a pulse now? No. No pulse.
There is no pulse.
No pulse. He's got no pulse now.
Okay, we still need to keep the compressions. Don't stop doing the compressions.
Keep doing the compressions, honey. Keep pushing on his heart.
Now, you're not pushing on his heart. You're pushing in between his nipples.
Yeah, that's
2 fingers.
yeah.
They're not even fucking listening.
Does she have them on her forearm? It's kind of easier to do it like that.
Ma'am. Oh, up here. Up here.
Okay, the squad's going to be there to help you, okay?
Since this was the 3rd child to die in Brittany's care, authorities started investigating further. Just hours after the incident, the mother confessed that she had killed all 3 boys, 3-month-old Noah, 4-year-old Gavin, who died in April 2015, and 3-month-old Neo, who died in July 2014. Pilkington claims she did it because she was jealous of the attention they were getting from their father, Joseph Pilkington. Then, in a turn of events, Joseph pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor sex charge a year later for his relationship with Brittany before they were married. He had been dating Brittany's mother months before their marriage. Brittany's lawyer submitted medical exams that confirmed she suffered from brain damage because of lead poisoning as a child. Her lawyers also say her husband sexually abused her. The 27-year-old woman will spend at least 37 years in prison after she agreed to a plea deal on 2 counts of murder and 1 count of involuntary manslaughter.
Y'all. She killed 3 babies because she was jealous of the attention the father was giving them. Why have more kids then? Oh my God. I'm telling y'all, that is poor babies, man.
You think he's coming back?
I know he is.
Birkenhead resident Craig Smith called 999, saying his 2-year-old Teddy Tilstall had swallowed bathwater and was unresponsive. In the call made in March 2017, Smith appears panicked and desperate to resuscitate the child.
Ambulance, is the patient breathing?
No, he's not.
He's not breathing.
It's a little 2-year-old boy. He's just been in the bath. He's just swallowed water.
And he's not breathing.
He's not breathing. His eyes are open. He's not moving. No movement, no breathing.
Okay, what's the address of the emergency?
I'm trying. Come on, please. Come on.
Okay, how old is he?
He's 2.
He's 2.
Yeah.
I love the Irish
This is
accent.
not delaying the help at all, okay?
I'm trying to breathe air into his lungs, and it's just
Is he...
going on the wheel.
Right,
He's just-
okay.
His eyes aren't moving. He's
Right,
unresponsive.
listen. I'm organising help for you now. Stay on the line. Okay, I'm going to tell you exactly what to do next, okay? And he's 2.
He's dead, as far as I can see. He's dead.
He's
He's blue in
okay,
his face
all
and
right,
everything.
listen to me. I'm going to tell you how to help him. Okay, the help's being arranged as I'm speaking to you, okay? Stay on the line with me.
Come on.
Are you right by him now?
I'm right by him. He's just...
Right, listen carefully. Lay him flat on his back on the
He is
ground.
flat on his back.
Remove
Yeah,
any pillows and then kneel next to him and look
Yeah.
into his mouth for food or vomit.
I've cleared all food
Is
and
there
vomit out of
anything in his
mouth.
mouth?
No.
No.
Not that I
Okay,
can
now
see,
place
no.
your hand
No.
on his forehead,
Yeah.
your other hand under his neck, and
Yeah.
carefully tilt his head back. And then
Okay.
put your ear next to his mouth. Can you feel or hear any breathing?
It's just like bubbling.
Can you feel or hear any breathing?
No, it's air coming
No.
air coming out.
Okay, I'm going to tell you how to give mouth to mouth. Pinch his nose closed and completely cover his mouth with your mouth. Then blow 2 regular breaths into his lungs about 1 second each. Just enough to make his chest rise with each breath.
Right, okay. No. It's just the air.
Could you feel the air going in and out?
Yes, yeah.
It didn't even sound like he tried
Okay,
it.
listen carefully. I'll tell you how to do chest compressions. Make sure
With
he's
your
flat on
fingers.
his back on the floor. Place the heel of your hand on the breastbone in the center of his chest,
Yeah.
right between the nipples.
Okay.
Push down 2 inches with only the heel of your hand touching his chest. Pump his chest hard and fast, at least twice a second. Let his chest come all the way up between pumps and tell me when you're done. Okay, count the compressions out loud.
1, 2.
Right, you need to be going at a rate of 1, 2.
It doesn't even sound like he's doing
1,
it.
2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Keep
You're still
going.
doing nothing.
You're doing really well. Just keep
1,
going.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Right, Now, with your hand under his neck, pinch his nose closed and carefully tilt his head back again. Give 2 more regular breaths and pump his chest 30 times more. Make sure the heel of your hand is on the breastbone in the center of his chest, right between the nipples.
One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4.
Have you done the 2 more breaths?
Yeah, I've done 2 more.
You've done the 2 more breaths, okay. So from now on, just keep giving him 2 breaths and then 30 pumps, 2 breaths and 30 pumps. Keep doing it until help arrives to take over. Tell me when you're right with him.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're doing really well. Keep going.
Doesn't even sound like he's
Don't
doing
give
it
up.
right.
This will keep him going till the ambulance
Hey y'all, hey,
arrives.
welcome.
Just keep repeating the cycle of 2 breaths and 30 pumps. 2 breaths and 30 pumps. Keep doing it until help can take over. Okay, tell me when they're right with you or if anything changes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Just keep doing the 2 breaths and the 30 pumps.
I can hear an ambulance now.
Okay, just keep going until they're right with you. Is there somebody in the house with you?
Well, no, just me and the other daughter.
Is she old enough to go and open the front door?
No, she's only 3. My missus is in hospital already with the other 2-year-old. She banged her head this morning.
Oh gosh, okay. Just you keep going until you hear them knocking.
Yeah, they're knocking now.
Okay, run and open the door as quickly as you can.
However, during the Liverpool investigation, it came to light that there was no sign of the child swallowing bathwater. Instead, chilling details of abuse emerged. Smith had hit Teddy in the stomach so hard that he caused internal bleeding. The child's twin sister, Cassidy, had also been hospitalized for a head injury that morning. The 28-year-old was sentenced to a minimum of 17 years in prison for both the murder of
What a
Teddy and
fucking
the assault on his
asshole.
own twin sister.
Jerk
Meanwhile,
off.
the children's mother, Ashley Willett, was found guilty of cruelty after Teddy was found to have over 40 visible injuries, including an old bleed to the brain. He was also convicted of assaulting Teddy's twin sister, Cassidy, in relation to the head injury. That's it for today. Don't forget to like this video
Fucking
if you found
asshole,
it interesting.
bitch.
And subscribe to join us in the next
Let's see, there's
episode
another
of
one.
True 911.
That is some messed up shit.
So this is how the package.
So y'all, do you want to see another 911 or you want to see scary stuff? Yeah, that was rude. How can anyone hit a little one like that? I thought he was gonna be a good one. He's an asshole too. Yeah, fucking sick ass. How can you hit a little kid that hard like that? You want to watch scary stuff? All right, let me see. Don't watch alone. This one has a lot of
The
views.
following video shows a couple who are getting ready for bed when something downright terrifying is caught on camera. The footage comes from an indoor home security camera that the couple had installed inside their bedroom. After the chilling events of that night, they sent this video to a friend who looked it over and concluded that what happened in their home is beyond explanation. Needless to say, the friend had found the video to be disturbing. At the start of the clip, we can see both partners doing their nightly routine. One's at the foot of the bed, while the other is inside the bathroom. Then, minutes later, the partner who is inside the bathroom joins the other in bed. It isn't until seconds later that we see both partners fully in bed. However, it is at this moment that something disturbing is caught on camera. This is what was caught.
Es que todo fue tan rápido, hermano, todo fue tan rápido. Mira, todo estaba tranquilo, ni media apagan las luces como que Juanca como que siente algo, no sé, por la espalda. Mira, no, esa me creo que... ¿Lo viste? ¿Viste? Mírame la piel.
Oh shit, you see that?
The sheet suddenly pulls itself off the bed. The man then proceeds to check the bathroom, when all of a sudden, he's attacked by something. The woman is also attacked by an unseen force. They then leave the room at once and promptly run to the front door. But then something else happens that has left the couple even more disturbed than before. Take a look.
Hermano. ¿Y esas cosas que se ven por ahí así? No sé, mira. Mira.
Y mira cómo comienzan a salir más cosas.
Más cositas.
What the hell is that?
Todo ahí de una sola. Todo de una sola.
Fuerte, eso fue como todo el cuarto.
No, es que no, de ahí no termina todo, loco. Es que es en toda la casa. O sea, él tiene que salir rápido a esa casa. Yo ya le dije. Es en toda la casa.
He said it's in all the house.
Ya mira que le toca la batería.
Mira, ahí es que ya no puede si la bajo en peso, pues la bajo en peso. Mira, oye, son los cuadros. Mira.
Prendió el foco y se cayó eso.
Mira, me la vi loco como es peluco. Mira, ahí ya cae, ahí mira, ahí ya no puede más la china. Mira.
Open the door. Oh my God.
El televisor, hermano. No encontraba las llaves, Juanca, mira, ahí recién encuentro las llaves. O sea, es en toda la casa, hermano. Es toda la casa. Es toda la casa. Es toda la casa. Toda la casa. O sea, yo no ni siquiera pretendo que Juanca se lleve esas cosas, no, para la casa, no.
No, Juanca no quiere regresar. Mira. Uy, eso
What the fuck?
Sigue todo, yo tampoco, sigue todo. Sigue todo, hermano, sigue todo.
It's unclear as to whether or not the couple had returned home, but given what occurred, viewers think it's best if they stay somewhere else until it's safe to return. Now, as for the footage, one could say that the use of strings had helped pull this off, but because there's so much going on in this video, viewers believe that something other than strings had caused this. As with most videos, this one remains a mystery.
Hell no, I would never go in that house
The following
again.
video shows a real estate agent showcasing a property on camera when something downright creepy is caught on tape. The footage comes from a YouTube channel owned by a real estate broker named Santiago Sanchez, who's been uploading videos of homes that are up for sale. By filming these properties and putting them on his channel, Santiago has been able to sell most homes. However, out of all the homes he's filmed, there's one in particular that he doubts will ever be sold. On June 15th of 2015, Santiago had posted a video unlike any other he's posted before. The video starts off with him standing in front of a house, seeming a bit scared, as he tells us that the owner had warned him not to go inside.
Me han dicho, no entres, pero si quieres ir a grabarla, puedes grabar el vídeo, pero ten mucho cuidado, no salte de la casa rápido. Casi me voy a atrever a entrar y este es el vídeo.
According to the owner, he and his family had promptly left the house late one night after experiencing strange activity for months. Ever since then, the house has been vacant. It wasn't until weeks later that they reached out to Santiago asking for his help in selling their home. Although a house like this is hard to sell, he still showcased the property on the off chance that someone might still buy it. But little does he know that something downright creepy would happen while being inside. Upon entering the property, he smells a strong, foul odor that seems to linger throughout the house. He then walks over to the kitchen and sees that a colony of ants has taken over the sink.
Oh,
Now,
shit.
according to the owner, there have been sudden infestations of flies and other insects throughout the home, which Santiago finds odd, as the house is practically new and therefore shouldn't have this problem. Although strange, it isn't as odd as what happens later in the footage. Take a look.
No tenía por qué haber ningún tipo de insectos. Estamos en la cocina. Se puede ver cómo ellos vaciaron toda la cocina rápidamente para irse corriendo. Está todo abierto. No han vuelto por esta casa. Yo no sé qué decir, pero pueden ver todavía pertenencias.
They even left their shit there.
Es raro. Esto nunca se lo llevaron. No quiero alejarme mucho de la puerta, la verdad. Oh, esto está horrible, este lado. No sé cómo puede estar tan horrible en poco tiempo. Una de las cosas que noto es que hay un olor que está horrible, como podrido.
Horrible. I like the way he rolls his R's.
Santiago
Horrible.
then proceeds to go inside a bedroom that has a hidden closet. The owner states that his family has felt a certain presence within this closet and has kept it shut for the longest time, until recently. Feeling a bit spooked, he heads on over to the other rooms, where he begins to feel even more uneasy. What happens then has left him baffled. This is what he caught.
Meet a future mom, a first-time mom, and a seasoned pro. This mom.
Aquí pueden observar dónde estaba el master bedroom, la habitación principal. Pueden ver que todavía hay cosas, pero pueden ver cómo rápidamente cogieron toda la ropa y se marcharon. Pueden ver ahí todas las perchas. Rápidamente sacaron toda la ropa, la cargaron en el coche y desaparecieron. Dejaron bastantes cosas detrás de ellos. Hay un olor extraño, como podrido, en este área de la casa. Este es el otro cuarto, pueden observar. Todavía hay cosas, pertenencias. Bastante raro. Ahora, lo que vamos a hacer va a ser... aquí en la pared... hay unas marcas en la casa, en varias áreas. Es como serían marcas, uñas.
There's a lot of scratch marks everywhere. I would not be in that house.
Definitivamente son algo raro que están rayadas las paredes en varias áreas. Esa es la... ok. Bueno, esta es la parte de arriba. Es extraño, la verdad. Este es el otro... Hay ruidos en la casa, puedo decir, hay ruidos. Ahí hay unos ruidos que estoy oyendo, como unos clac, clac. Es muy extraño. Y esto es lo que es la casa. Estas personas estuvieron aquí viviendo unos 2-3 años y me llamaron, dijeron que la tuvieron que abandonar porque definitivamente algo raro estaba ocurriendo. Cuando abandonaron la casa, no la abandonaron a las 2 de la mañana, después de que ocurrió, según ellos, cosas muy raras. Pero bueno, yo he querido venir, grabar el vídeo y ver, un poquito, de todo lo que está ocurriendo en esta casa. Yo no creo, pero bueno, esta es la casa. Es muy, muy interesante. Y...
oh, shit, you see
mejor me
that?
voy saliendo ya de la casa, pero otra vez, si necesitan comprar una casa, siempre miren el historial de las casas. Es muy
He's like,
importante.
fuck that, I'm leaving. Fuck that.
The chair all of a sudden rocks on its own. It is at this moment that Santiago decides to leave the premises while trying to keep calm by talking more about the property. The sudden infestation of flies, ants, and other insects, plus the markings on the walls, as well as the foul odor throughout the home, have led viewers to believe that the house is haunted. And of course, the chair moving on its own was enough to convince them that something paranormal had occurred. But, as always, I'll leave it to you to come up with your own conclusion. Like with most videos, the question still remains: what exactly had been caught on camera? This next video speaks for itself. We can see 3 people who appear to be friends using what looks to be a Ouija board. Out of all paranormal videos,
Don't
those
ever use a
involving
Ouija board,
boards
y'all.
often show footage of a session that goes wrong. That being said, this next video is no exception. This is what was caught.
See that little teddy bear out there?
A stuffed toy moves on its own, but it seems that no one had noticed it. That is until later in the video when someone looks over.
They ran all fast. Hell no.
Whether real or not, viewers believe that it's best to never use a Ouija board, as most videos show that something goes wrong. But of course, what do you think?
Is that a series? I'll check it out. Shoot.
This next video features a family of 3 who lives in a house that they believe is haunted. The family has experienced many strange occurrences inside this house. But, out of all things encountered, there's one incident that is by far the creepiest. The following is the video they took. The video begins with the father of the family who's recording what appears to be a small pool for children. According to him, his son Rowan was playing with mom inside the pool when he points to the house and says that he could see a man in the window.
And right there in that room, that's where Rowan said that he saw a man inside there, and he sat in the pool right here, and he sat there staring up, and he said, "That's a man." And he kept looking in there and said, "There's a man in there." So
if no one had been inside, then who or what did Rowan see? Rowan's mother states that she was creeped out by her son's comment, but it's what happened later that day that creeped her out the most. After playing in the pool, they both go inside to dry up when Rowan walks over to the dining room where the figure was seen and stares at something for a very long time. Unsure as to what he was seeing, she asked him if there was something there, to which he nodded and said, "I could see a man with big black hair." He then says that he looks like an airplane, which neither of his parents could understand. But then, after telling us this story, the father goes on to record his son and ask him more questions about this man.
He hurt his brain? And then what happened? Did he say anything? A smart little boy.
His butt.
He hurt his butt? He said
Now,
he
it
hurts
could
his
be the
butt.
case that he's just saying whatever comes to mind, as most children do. But what happens later in the video has left both parents baffled. This is what was caught.
Well, do you have anything else to add? He apparently sees a man in there.
That's a big man.
That's a big man?
The father captures footage of his son, who appears to be seeing something.
is he there? What's he look like?
He's an airplane.
He always says that. He looks
like an airplane.
There's another man.
He's a black man.
He's a black man? And okay, he's a black man, right?
After giving another detail about the man, he walks over to the dining room and sits at the entrance. He then points to the corner and says that he could see the man standing right there. As you might have guessed, the parents can't help but think that their child has seen a ghost. Now, it could be that their son has an overactive imagination and are therefore mistaking an imaginary friend for a ghost. Yet, the following day, the father makes a shocking discovery that may dispel this notion. Take a look.
Living with opioid addiction can be a struggle, trapped in a cycle of opioid use, withdrawal, and cravings. For adults with moderate to severe opioid addiction, whose withdrawal symptoms are controlled by oral buprenorphine for at least 7 days.
Sorry, guys, I stepped away real quick.
Them keep moving.
All right.
Hi. I just wanted to say that this is the next day after Rowan's been telling us about that ghost that he saw. And we just realized he's been telling us a black man was in here with big hair, with big black hair. And he was in this room. Room, and we didn't know, but we were looking around and we found out that this piece of little furniture, this thing my mom gave us, and we found it in the corner. It's called a unity carving. See?
Oh.
And it's carved from one piece of wood. And look at this that we found on it, and we didn't even know. But speaking of Ghana is in Africa. So we looked up, it's made from all one piece of wood. It's like this artistic thing that, it's like hard to make or whatever. And they probably get paid very little, which is why they're able to resell these for fairly cheap in the United States. But we think maybe the person who crafted it was the ghost or something, or connected to this. The person connected to this thing was the ghost. Okay, so we just thought I'd add that tidbit in. Okay.
What are your thoughts on this? Is the piece responsible for the man that Rowan sees? Or
I don't know.
Is it all due to an overactive imagination?
I don't know.
Feel free to share what you think.
I don't know.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. This last video was posted by David Stenberg, who owns a
Animals
dog that, according to him,
evil,
has
y'all.
been acting very strange. David had filmed the following video and writes, "This is the only recorded example of this behavior, but it has happened in the middle of the night, the middle of the day, and in several rooms of the house. This is what he caught on camera."
What the hell? What's he seeing?
Get in here. Get in here.
He's like, fuck that. I ain't going in there, fool.
Get in here. What's the deal?
So you're fucking crazy. I ain't going in that shit.
Astrid, you're freaking me out. Come here. Come here.
See, he won't even go in there. He's like, you're crazy. You're right by the ghost.
For some reason, David's dog will not go in the room. There doesn't appear to be anything threatening inside, which is odd as his behavior suggests otherwise. Because of this, viewers believe that there was actually something inside the room, but it could only be seen by the dog. Knowing this, the question then becomes, what exactly was being seen? Was an unseen ghost caught on camera, or was something else caught instead? Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
That
Until
is
next time.
a trip, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm not going to keep y'all too long. I want to find some better ones, you know what I mean? Some more scarier ones that scare the freak out of us. If y'all have any, send me the links, and we will most definitely watch them and get scared and shit. But I don't want to keep y'all too long tonight. But for reals, I like doing this stuff. I like to get creeped out, you guys. So if you guys like to get scared like me, and you have some stuff you want me to see, send it to me. That way we can look at it together, you know what I mean? But anyways, I'm about to dip already. But if y'all like this, let me know. Y'all, we can have like a little half an hour or whatever, just to, see other stuff that's on the internet or whatever that's creepy or whatever, crimes or whatever, But anyway, you guys have a good night. And yeah, I enjoyed it too. I had so much fun with you guys. But yep, tomorrow's Monday. So, we're back to regular schedule. I will be on live in the morning. My husband goes back to work. So we'll be live in the morning again and get into the cheese man, all that stuff like that. So if you haven't already, y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe, you know what I mean? And join the family. But you guys have a good night. I love y'all. I'm going to leave y'all with Aaliyah stomping them ghosts away. I love y'all. Have a good one.
Ay, ay.